Hey guys, what is up? This video is going to be comparing the PS4 and Xbox One. I know it may be a little late, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys got which console you really should have gotten for your Christmas presents or whatever. Just excuse that, it's my friend Skyping me. Okay. So, pretty much what's going to be happening is we're going to be comparing the two, and we're going to be voting on which one got a better or has better in a certain category. So first of all, price. Actually, I want to go with the controller first. I have an Xbox One and my friend has a PS4. We've each been to each other's houses. Personally, PS4 has a better feel, but Xbox One is more sturdy. But I'd rather go with better feel than more sturdy because of you can buy a new one if it breaks, honestly. So I'm gonna have to go with the PS4 on this one. Price is obviously the PlayStation 4, $100 less. Why would you want to waste that extra $100 on a console? So PlayStation 4 is up 2-0 right now. Availability, they both came out around the same time period, so I'm gonna have to say they're equal on that. Blu-ray, yes, Xbox One has acquired a Blu-ray system, but the PS4 is honestly, like, how do I put this? They've originated the Blu-ray system into their console. So I'm gonna have to go with the PlayStation 4 on this one. Hard drive space, they both have about 500 gigs, but honestly, the Xbox One definitely has more gigs in my opinion. No doubt about it. It just, they try and make it sound like they're about equal, but just they're not. Cause on my console, I already have like, I don't even know how much space I have left, but definitely Xbox has more storage space than a PS4, cause my friend, he has a PS4 and it's almost full. He's like 10 games, a couple other things, but in my opinion, PS4 has a lot less space. So motion control Kinect for the Xbox, it's pretty much the same Kinect, just a different little shape, and it comes with the Xbox 360. That's a big one right there. And so the PS4 has a similar thing to the Kinect, but it's called like a Move controller. It has like a Kinect thing, but you have to use this controller thing, and it doesn't actually come with the system. So I'm gonna have to go with the Xbox One on this one. Excuse that, guys. CPU. Honestly, I don't really know much about the CPU, but I know it's how would I say this? Like how computer generated things, like how they like operate in your game. And I'm just gonna go they're both equal because that's what the chart says, and I gotta obey the chart. They both have about 8 gigabytes of RAM, and personally, I think the Xbox One has a little bit of steadier pace. So I'm gonna have to go with the Xbox One on that one. The USB, they both have about the same compatibility, so I'm gonna have to go with they're both equal on that. Wireless, this is another thing I don't really know too much about, but I know it's like a feature that you don't really need to have Wi-Fi to play a game, but it will help you. And I guess by the looks, the Xbox One has some better features, so I'm gonna have to go with the Xbox One. The Gigabyte Ethernet, they're about the same in my opinion, so I'm just have to go with them. They're equal. Now here's the biggest ones coming up now. HDMI. As you guys may know, the PS4 is not the best for recording games right now because you can only record 15. Actually, I'll save that for the upcoming topics. But for the HDMI cables, the Xbox One is compatible with almost every single recording, like Elgato's and things like that, capture cards. So it has an in and out port with the HDMI. The PS4 only has a direct one to your TV, back to your console. So I'm definitely going to have to go with the Xbox One on that one. Suspend/resume game support. This is a very big one as well. They're about equal. They could both do it, but the Xbox One has a little bit of tendency to go into the game faster. Then at my friend's house, when we would go into the game, it would lag for about 30 seconds, and then the game would like run as good as new. But the Xbox One would dive straight into it, so I'm gonna have to go with the Xbox One. Background downloading, one of the biggest things I've personally seen in the new console, new generation, or whatever. The background downloading is pretty much in the old consoles. I have an Xbox 360 as well. You would download something. Let's say you wanted to download a game. Let's say you download Minecraft. Take about an hour, right? But during that hour, you cannot do anything. You have to sit on the dashboard. Now with the new consoles, you can be playing games while it's downloading. It may take like a couple extra minutes, but it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to go with the equal on that one. Native gameplay sharing video. This was honestly, in my opinion, not needed by neither next-gen console. But, so it's pretty much saying that you can record and share gameplay. You can only share it through Facebook, which is kind of stupid because you'd have to use a screen recorder to even get the gameplay and commentary through. And then on top of that, you'd have to put it in your editing software for your intro or whatever. So personally, it wasn't needed at all, but the PS4 can record 15 minutes and the Xbox One can only record about 5 minutes. So I'm going to have to go with the PS4 on this one, because it has a longer storage for recordings. And last but not least, real-time gameplay streaming. This is an okay feature. I mean, it wasn't really needed either, but it's used by some people. Xbox One does use Twitch, and the PlayStation 4 does use Ustream. But I honestly prefer Twitch over Ustream, but neither of them work that well. It's pretty laggy if you ask me, so I'm going to have to go with their equal on that one. So now let's tally it up and see who's won. So your Xbox One has won in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. So, you guys probably can't see that. 6. The PS4 is running 1, 2, 3, 4 categories. So in my opinion, the Xbox One wins, but I'm not saying that the PS4 is complete garbage. It's not that bad of a console at all. In fact, they're probably about the same, but by this chart, I'd have to say the Xbox One's better. It may be pricey, but if you have the money, go for it. It's definitely worth it. I mean, the PS4 is pretty expensive as well, but they're both pretty good systems. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and don't forget, stay clutch.